Right, Naruto, the boy of three bloodlines. Let's start, guys. Subscribe to my channel.
October 10th. A 6-year-old Uzumaki Naruto was running for his life. He was currently running from a mob of crazed villagers. It was the Kyubi festival, the holiday for when the fourth Hokage, Namikaze Minato, defeated the nine-tailed demon fox 6 years ago. Naruto had a white and red fox mask on, running for his life. His red hair matched perfectly with T markings on the mask, and his azure eyes contrasted with the red of his hair on the mask. The villagers had knives out ready to kill the so-called demon that had plagued the leaf for the past 6 years. Die demon. One yelled. Shit. 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 The young Uzumaki yelled in his mind. Naruto turned on an alley hoping he would be able to climb the pipe he would usually find on the side of the building to get to his crusty and run-down apartment. Unfortunately, Kami wasn't on his side this night and he guessed that tonight would be the night they would catch him. Across the street, a young 6-year-old lavender-eyed girl watched as he ran into the alley concerned for his safety as she saw the mob follow him into the darkness in the. As Naruto saw the wall that blocked his path to freedom, he turned around and his eyes widened. There had to be at least 20 of them. Worst of all, he could see Shinobi Am. The crowd. Those people were the ones who were supposed to protect the people of the village. Those people should be protecting him from the ignorant civilians in front. Oh. This is for my brother, demon. One of the Chunin yelled. Naruto didn't even have time to scream before he passed out. As Naruto opened his eyes, he saw that he was in a damp corridor. Hello? The 6-year-old asked no one in particular. Kit, said a deep yet calm voice, follow my voice. Naruto listened to where the voice was coming from and saw a light in one end of the corridor. He followed the voice and went towards the light at the end of the corridor. As he got out of the light, he realized he was in a giant sewer. He looked to the other end and saw a giant cage about the size of the Hokage mountain. Kit, look up, a chuckling voice said. As Naruto looked up, he saw a toothy smile and a pair of red slitted eyes. As the figure came closer, Naruto could make out the shape of a giant nine-tailed fox. A or Yuth the KK exclaimed Naruto. Nah kid, I'm the Easter Bunny. Of course I'm Kyubi. The obviously annoyed fox said. Sorry, said the redhead solemnly. Naruto then realized the extent of where he was and what he was in front of. Wait, where am I and how are you here? Yondai. Killed you. Well, first off, we're in the seal on your gut, a soft voice said behind Naruto. As Naruto heard the voice, he turned around and felt a gentle hand ruffle his head. He looked and saw the same azure eyes that he had and the same spiky hair that he had. This man's was gold. Why Yondaime? Naruto asked. What? Don't even know the name of your old man? The deceased Hokage asked. It's Namikaze Minato kid. Naruto's eyes widened and they started tearing up. Dad. Naruto hugged Minato and cried into his shirt. Minato hugged the crying boy with a smile on his face. Naruto, we need to talk. It's about your heritage and your bloodlines you've inherited. Bloodlines. I have those. What? You think your mom was just a civilian? I have a dormant Kekkei Genkai as well. Of course that means I wasn't able to activate it. But you already have. And you've activated the dormant bloodlines on your mother's side as well. What do you mean I've activated my bloodlines? I don't feel any different, although I do feel a little heavier. Naruto replied. That's the first of 3 that you will activate. What is it? It is a bloodline that some Uzumaki shared with a clan in Kurigakure known as Shikatsumiku. You are able to use your bones as weapons, and many of those who used it. Uzumaki clan were as good at Kenjutsu as their clansmen who never activated the Kekkei Genkai. Wow. Do you think I can get that good, Dad? Well, it is in your blood. And what about the other 2? Well, the second. Also comes from the Uzumaki as well. It amplifies your chakra nature to its highest ability. I believe yours is wind and fire. Wind coming from me, and fire. Mother the Red Death. She didn't activate either Kekkei Genkai, but she did have special chakra that she could make chains out of. Your wind chakra will be as strong as a tornado, and your fire will be as hot as the sun, so it will be black just like the Amaterasu of the Uchiha clan. Wow. I didn't know I was so cool. Said Naruto. So what's the third one? Your third bloodline comes from your great-grandmother. She belonged to a clan from the Warring States period. It has remained dormant until now, when you were able to activate it. That's cool, but what is it? Look down. As Naruto looked down into the water of the sewer below, his eyes widened. The sclera of his eyes were blood red, his irises were black, and his pupils were a purple-red shape like a rectangle. What is this? That Naruto is the dojutsu of the Chinook clan, the Ketsuryugan. So Bakken was a part of this clan. Yes, Naruto she was. Wow. I need to start studying this stuff. Don't worry, you'll study the basic clans and bloodlines during the academy. Anyways, Naruto, my time is running short and I'll be leaving soon. No, I just met you, you can't leave already. I'm sorry son, but I only put a fraction of my chakra in here in case of a last resort, and I needed to talk to you. I have a last request for you Kyuubi. Please take care of M. And look after him. As Minato said this, he removed the seal from the Kyuubi's cage and a wave of red chakra came out. Of course Yondaime, anything for Kushina's kid. Said the Kyuubi. How can I trust you? You attacked Konoha. You're the reason I get attacked. Naruto, listen to me. When the Kyuubi attacked Konoha, he was being controlled by the Sharingan. I need you to trust him, please. Alright dad, Naruto said. Very well. Goodbye my son, Minato said as Naruto blacked out and went back to the real world. As Naruto came back, he started feeling the pain of the stabs and the punching of villagers. While he was being swarmed, the villagers on top of him would meet their fate. Were stabbed by bones that came out of his back. Those who were still alive were met with the eyes of the Chinook and a dragon made of the pool of blood that Naruto created. Blood Dragon Ascension. Naruto yelled. Those who were hit were either smashed into the wall or knocked out by the wave of the thick liquid hitting them. As Naruto's eyes changed back to the sad azure ones from before, he realized what he had done and started weeping. He started to hear soft footsteps coming towards him. Person had to be no older than him. He looked up and saw what must have been an angel. It was a girl, about his age with short dark blue hair, pale skin, and lavender eyes. Couldn't stop the blush that crept onto his face. When the girl saw him her eyes widened and she ran back towards the festival. Naruto looked down. It was always the same. A curious kid would come and see what happened. And run away when they saw a bloodied up kid. Naruto's eyes widened as he heard the same footsteps coming towards him, however this time it was more frantic. The Saw came running towards him with a jug of water, and a wooden box. She helped him drink the water, and the same blush reappeared on his face. Lady Hinata. A voice called. The now named Hinata looked back as she finished helping Naruto with the water, and put the wooden box down next to him. She got up and with a bow went back to was called. Naruto was astonished. Nobody had ever helped him, let alone a kid. He knew as soon as he heard her name that she was of Konoha royalty. He remembered a big clan in Konoha with lavender eyes and a dojutsu like him. Right then he had a new goal along with becoming Hokage. He would protect his girl from the shadows, and protect her. Anyone who wanted to hurt her. 6 months later. Over the next few months after Naruto met Yondaime and the attack he started to study seals and work on his kenjutsu since they don't go over more complicated subject. The last year of the academy. He was able to get scrolls on seals and kenjutsu and was able to complete a low-level storage seal and a low-level explosive note. When kenjutsu he would use wooden swords because if people saw the demon brat swinging around bone swords some people may jump to the conclusion. He studied his father and his mother's kenjutsu style when he was able to get the keys to their estate. Flashback. Naruto had just been picked up by the Anbu and was currently sitting in the Hokage office with the third Hokage. Naruto, how are you feeling? I'm okay Gigi. I just feel betrayed, since some of them were shinobi, and they should be protecting me, not trying to kill me. Don't worry Naruto. The Anbu have already detained the shinobi and civilians who did this to you. Thanks Gigi, but I want to talk to you about something personal, so can you send the Anbu out? If Sarutobi was surprised he didn't show it, but just made a motion with his hand and the Anbu left. Thanks Gigi. Now, Naruto said as he walked up to the picture of the Yondaime, got anything to say? Sarutobi was gobsmacked. How? Well, when those civilians attacked me I blacked out and woke up in the Kyuubi seal where I met Dad and the Kyuubi. He told me that I unlocked 3 of the dormant bloodline my family. Oh, and he told me that Kyuubi wasn't responsible for the attack and was being controlled by the Sharingan. Are you sure we can trust it? Well, first of all, Kyuubi's a he, not an it, and second I would say yes since the seal is open and he hasn't taken control. It's safe to say that once Sarutobi heard that the seal was open he fainted. And he says he's not old. Naruto said with a sweat dropped. It took 10 minutes for the old man to wake up from his state of shock. Hey, Gigi, at this rate you'll be handing the hat over to me in no time. I still have a few years left in me. And I'm glad that you're still dreaming about that. Huh, what do you mean? Why wouldn't that be my dream? Naruto asked. Well, because of your attack today. Don't worry Gigi, my dream is still strong, along with another goal, he said with a slight blush on his cheek. Mind telling me? Hiruzen asked. Bodyguarding, Naruto said mysteriously. Anyways, I'm sure the professor will figure it out. I'm sure I will, the third responded. Anyways, you think maybe I can get the keys to Mom and Dad's house, cause I kinda want to start knowing how to use my Kekkei Genkai and the other parts of my heritage? Naruto asked. Hiruzen contemplated that for a minute. On one hand, people could find out about Naruto's parents and they could come after him, and on another hand, it could help him. Started studying early so he could protect himself. Very well, but make sure nobody sees you, said the old Hokage. Thanks Gigi. Flashback end. It had been a good idea for Sarutobi to give Naruto his parents' estate. It had its own training ground, library, and hot springs. Naruto, after all his training, was now able to the mobs if they were getting gathered. That's not to say all was well. They might not have attacked him, but they didn't completely ignore the young redhead either. They trashed at him, glared at him, and whispered behind his back. That's what hurt the most, not being accepted. Damn it Q. Stop healing me, please. Naruto cried. Shut it Gaki, I won't have you cutting yourself and letting you feel the pain. Yelled back the fox. Naruto had taken to harming himself just to let all the anger and sadness out of his system. Please, let me feel the pain. I just need to let it out, said Naruto. Kit, listen to me, said the fox, I know it's hard. Trust me, believe it or not, but I've felt all the emotions you were feeling before. And trust me, this isn't. I'll think about it. That's all you need to do, Kit, said the Kyuubi. I'm going out. 1 hour later, Naruto had made it to the nicer part of town and was passing by many of the clan compounds. When he made it to the Hyuga compound, he began to pick up -M. That was one of the powers he got when he and the Kyuubi merged. He also got a higher sense and sight on par if not better than an Inuzuka's, and his iris now had the CA. Slick, with his pupil still being the azure from his dad. As he pinpointed where he found the negative emotion, he saw a man dressed in black with a sack on his back running from the compound. He identified the chakra signature as Hinata, the girl who had helped him on his birthday. His eyes widened and he went after the man. The kidnapper sensed Naruto's chakra, and turns around to see a redhead no older than 7 glaring at him with malice in his eyes. Go home kid, and I'll leave you alive, the man said. It was then when he realized the color of his hair. So, you're an Uzumaki, I guess the boss will want you as well. He saw the boy make hand signs for a jutsu. Kaden. Gokaku no jutsu. The man's lone eye widened as a black fireball came towards him with immense speed. He moved out of the way just in time to dodge the raging blue ball. What the hell is that? He thought. He dropped that sack that Hinata was in and decided to fight. Fine kid. Wanna fight? Let's fight. Raiden. Saiteki Suji no Jutsu. Lightning came out of the kidnapper's fingers and hit Naruto in the chest. He watched as the boy fell to the ground after getting 10 lightning bolts to the heart. Sure, they small, but that'll put anyone into cardiac arrest. Sorry Gaki, but that's why you don't mess with Junin. The nin thought. As he looked down onto the boy's face, his face turned into one of fear as he saw two slitted red eyes open and a killing intent so powerful you could feel it. Takumo and Ba focused on him. He didn't have time to think as a clawed hand scratched his face first, and then slit his throat. After the man was dead, the killing intent was gone as Sud came. Naruto walked over to the sack with Hinata. He untied the rope and saw the face of the angel that had saved him from possible insanity. She was unconscious, proba. From the high killing intent. He heard several pairs of frantic footsteps come his way and he went to hide in the nearby trees. He was able to make out the conversation. Out. Hiyashi-sama, who do you think did this? Asked a branch member. I'm not sure, but it seems that whoever did this was a monster. Hiyashi replied, now get my disappointment of a daughter back to the compound. Naruto clenched his fists. Was she supposed to fight and win against a Junin? He may have done it, but that was only due to the Kyuubi and the element of surprise that H1. How could he expect so much from her, especially at her age? You can't call someone a disappointment when you did nothing to help her. And he was sure he would. The credit. It doesn't matter right now, at least she's safe. 2 years later. It was the first day of the academy. It was the middle of December and Konoha was getting a lot of snow. Naruto had on blue pants, a tan and red hoodie on with a red SC. Was on his way towards the academy when he ran into something that made his mood turn upside down. Look at eyes. She must be one of those Hyuga. Yeah, I bet she is. Hey, I bet she's just like that Neji kid. You think you're better than us, don't you? No, it's not like TTH that. Yeah, right. Get her off. Leave her alone. Yelled Naruto. Hey, you're that kid that my mom tells me to stay away from you. She says you're dangerous, but you're just a punk. The three boys started to fight with Naruto, while Hinata stood on the side feeling helpless. She saw that one of the boys was open and she snuck up behind him and pressed a tenketsu on the back of his neck, knocking him out. The other two boys got distracted by this and Naruto punched one in the temple, knocking him out. The other one saw that, outnumbered and carried away his friends. Once he left, Naruto fell onto his back, exhausted and bruised. Hinata saw his torn up scarf and handed over the scarf. Here. Nah. It's okay. Keep it. Hinata-sama. Yelled a voice. I need T to G, get G going, Hinata said. Alright. See you later, said Naruto. As she left, she took a small wooden box for Naruto and bowed. Naruto gave a gentle smile and looked down at the same box that she had left him those 2.5 years ago. Academy. Since Naruto had to clean up after the fight, he was the last one into class, already adding to his idiot persona. Yes, he had chosen to be the class clown for his own benefit. People knew how truly smart the demon brat is, a lot of attention would be on him, attention his idiot persona wouldn't want. Sorry I'm late, sensei, said Naruto as he took off his jacket, showing everyone the kill me orange long sleeve shirt he had underneath. It's alright, we were just about to take attendance, take a seat. Naruto took a window seat in the top right of the classroom. Alright class. We are about to take attendance. I want you to tell me something about yourself, your likes, your dislikes, and your dreams for the future. Sensei. Can you give us an example? Said a pink-haired girl with a big forehead. Yep. That'll be my crush. Thought Naruto. Geez Kit, you choose the worst fake crushes, said the Kyuubi. That's the point, dumb fox. Very well. Class, my name is Yumino Iruka. I like teaching, training, and Konoha. I dislike loud classes, murderers, and traitors, dreams for the future. I guess to make you into amazing shinobi, said Iruka. Alright, there's your example. Now, to attendance. Aburame Shino. A tall boy with glasses, big hair, and in a trench coat stood up. Aburame Shino. I like bugs. I dislike anyone who mistreats bugs. My dream is to be a good clan head, said Shino. Akamaiki Choji. A big boned boy in a green jacket, blue pants, and swirls on his cheeks stood up. Hi Munch, my name is Akamaiki Choji. I like munch food, my friends, and my family much. I dislike people who call me fat, Choji said with sudden seriousness. An dream is to be a good clan and make my family proud. Good. Haruno Sakura. The same pink-haired girl in a red dress stood up. Hi. I'm Haruno Sakura. I like my family and. She looks at a black-haired boy and squeals. I dislike traitors and perverts. And my dream is. Looks over to the same boy and squeals louder. Good. Hyuga Hinata. Hinata stood up. She was wearing a yellow and white jacket with blue pants. Hello. My name is Hyuga Hinata. IL like FF flowers and M medicine. ID dislike P people hurt O others WW without R reason. My dream is to be a good clan head. Get rid of the caged bird seal, she said. At the last part many people were surprised. Throughout her entire introduction she had stuttered. But when she announced her dream, she hadn't stuttered once. Good. Inuzuka Kiba. A brash boy with a black hoodie, gray pants, and red fangs on his cheeks stood up. My name is Inuzuka Kiba. I like my pack, dogs, and loyalty. I dislike anyone who makes fun of my pack or breaks my trust. My dream is to be a good clan head in the G. Hunter Nin. Kiba said. Good. Nara Shikamaru. A boy with a pineapple haircut and a lazy look on his face stood up. Yon Troublesome. I like watching clouds, sleeping, and playing shogi. I dislike anything troublesome or tedious. My dream is to be a good clan head and have an Avera family. Good. Uchiha Sasuke. At this many girls squealed and turned to him with hearts in their eyes. My name is Uchiha Sasuke. I like my family. I dislike traitors. My dream is to surpass my brother. Good. Uzumaki Naruto. Hey, my name is Uzumaki Naruto. I like Gigi, Ichiraku Gigi, Ayame Nichan, and the one who saved me from insanity. I dislike traitors and abusers. My dream is to be the greatest Hokage. Naruto exclaimed. The class just stared. Haha. I know you, said Kiba. Mom told me to be nice to you since you don't have anyone. But hell, you're just Adobe if you think you can be Hokage. Yeah, if anyone is going to be Hokage, it'll be Sasuke-kun, said Sakura. Iruka was conflicted. He knew who the kid was. He knew he still held the anger at the Kyuubi for the death of his parents. But if Sandaime trusted him, then he should too. Seeing him getting treated like this reminded him of himself when he was younger. Enough. He yelled. I will not let anyone make fun of someone else in this class. Especially about not having family. Now everyone, sit down. At that everyone who was either laughing or standing back became quiet or sat down. Hehe. It's alright Iruka-sensei. I'll just have to become stronger, Naruto said with a fake smile. Iruka frowned. He had used that same smile. It also seemed that he had been the only one to pick up on the insanity part of his introduction. Alright. Yamanaka Ino. Hi, I'm Yamanaka Ino. I like flowers, my family, and looks over to Sasuke and squeals. I dislike perverts and forehead, and my dream is. Looks at Sasuke and squeals louder. Naruto and Kiba cover their ears in pain, while in Naruto's mind Kurama runs the back of his cage and covers his ears. Sigh, this is gonna be a long 4 years, thought Iruka. After school. Hey, old man. Get me a miso and shrimp please. Naruto yelled as he bolted into Ichiraku Ramen. Naruto. Ayame said as she hugged him. How was your first day? It was good I guess. We just introduced ourselves and went over some of the clan symbols of Konoha. Oh, okay. Well, Ayame asked with a sly smirk. Well what? I think she's asking if that girl of yours is in your class. Chuki said. Shut up. I told you already it's not like that. Naruto said with a blush on his face. He did love them like a family, but when they teased them about Hinata he couldn't be annoyed. Yes, he had told them about Hinata. In fact, the third knew about her too. Of course, he had figured it out after a few months of looking at his crystal ball. Had told the Ichirakus himself after slipping up. He wondered if this was what having was like. I know, but it's so cute. Ayame squealed. Nichan stop. Naruto said flushed. Leave the boy alone Ayame. Chuki sigh. Alright, a miso and shrimp ramen for our favorite customer. Thanks for the food, Naruto said as he started to eat. So how's training going, my boy? Asked Chuki. It's fine. I finally completed the Phoenix Flower and the Great Breakthrough. I'm trying to work on my Kenjutsu and Genjutsu right now. Kenjutsu is going well, but I'm have hard time with Genjutsu. Seriously, even with my Ketsuryugan, the lowest I can do is AB rank. And I can barely dispel my own, let alone others. Well, hopefully you can get the hang of it soon. Ayame said. Yeah, hopefully, Naruto said. 4 years later. The next 4 years went by like a breeze. In those 4 years Naruto had become second tallest in the class, tied with Sasuke and behind Shino, who was the tallest. He had grown hair out so that it was now shoulder length and he kept in a ponytail. The entire time Naruto had kept up his idiot persona. However, there was one class where he would pay attention and show off his knowledge. Hokage history. That was the only thing he would deliberately do well in. Everything else he would be doing bad in. Spars, tests. Other classes. His teachers would comment on this, and he would reply that he needed to know about his predecessors. However, not all good things came with the 4-year age. As the kids got older, they got more interested in the opposite gender. Of course, the girls in the class started young. The boys who showed this most would be Kiba, Sasuke. They would show their interest in the same girl. This made Naruto furious because of their forcefulness. Not only would they push themselves against her, but any girl. It was Hinata. He saw how uncomfortable she was, so at any chance he got, he would cause a scene to distract or stall them until Iruka-sensei came back or yell the class to sit down. He also wasn't so dense that he didn't notice her feelings. He would love to return them, but he knew the problems he caused, and he was meant to. Her day before graduation exams. Naruto. Get back here, said Tiger. Ha. Ha. Baka. You Anbu can't even catch a 12-year-old. Gigi should reassign you to Genin. Yelled Naruto as he disappeared in the wind. Where'd he go to? Yelled Kat as they ran by a fence. As soon as they got out of sight, Naruto dropped the tarp he held against the fence. Hee. Damn Anbu. Naruto. Yelled Iruka. Huh. What are you doing here, Iruka-sensei? You should be in class. No. You should be in class. Iruka said as he grabbed Naruto's ear. OW. 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 Did you get that from Anko Nichan G's Academy? Alright. Since Naruto skipped class, you all be going over the Henge no Jutsu. Ah. Hee. Nice going, Kit, said the fox. Shut up, Kurama, said Naruto. Kurama had given Naruto his name a few weeks after beginning the academy. To Yuto Naruto. Huh? Asked Naruto. You're up, Iruka. Okay, said Naruto with a smirk. Henge. When the smoke cleared, Iruka saw a girl version of his blonde student, but smoke was blocking the more explicit areas. Iruka and his assistant, Mizuki, flew black from the nosebleed. Haha. That was my Oroku no Jutsu. Enough games. 2 hours later. Alright. Class dismissed. As Naruto left the academy, he went into hiding to activate his jutsu. He made a hand seal, and the wind around him became sharp, and his weight decreased. As he went, his parents' house, all the civilians saw was a red and orange blur and a strong wind. As Naruto walked into his parents' estate, he got the memories of his clones while he was at the academy. Alright, flashtags are done. Nice, I was finally able to get the bones poking out of my knuckles. Cloth healing seal is completed, that's good, progress on that jutsu is calm. Nicely. Damn. Still no progress on Hiraishin. Dad really is a genius, wherever the original notes are, he's lucky to have found them. Kit, come in the seal. There's something I want to give you, said Kurama. Alright, seal. So what was it that you wanted to give me? Naruto asked. He was standing on a pointed rock facing 3 mountains in a triangle formation and facing a rice field. A few years back he found scrolls from his mother on the Kyubis. And there were notes on changing the scenery. Kyubi threw a scroll at Naruto. It's the Kitsune summoning scroll. Tomorrow I want to show the mutt what a real animal can do, he said. I'm not summoning your gigantic ass. Shut up, Kit, and you won't have to. The summon me in my full form, it's worth one tail of my chakra. So use 1/9 of a tail from my chakra pool and I'll come. The size of the Gaki's dog with one tail. If you want to summon other foxes, use your own chakra, Kurama said. Oh, okay. Alright, Kit. That's all I wanted to say. Now if you want to live, dodge that kunai. What? Outside the seal. I know it's you, Anko Nichan. Are you trying to kill me the day before I graduate? Exclaimed the redhead. Haha. Quick as ever, Gaki. I can tell you'll be valuable to Konoha, said Anko. I already am, Naruto responded as he pointed to his stomach. Oh yeah, right, forgot about that. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you good luck tomorrow, the Tokubetsu Junin said. I will, Naruto said with a foxy grin on his face. Good, now if you'll excuse me, I have some people to torture, she said with a gleeful smile on her face while releasing killing intent that made Naruto sweat. Alright, bye, Naruto said as he pushed her out the door. Later that night. Tomorrow's the day my mask comes off. Got any ideas on what I should do? Walk in there with a calm aura mixed with mine, recommended Kurama. That's not bad. Alright, I'll do it. Don't forget the new clothes that you bought. I won't. Academy graduation day. As Iruka walked in, he expected loud chatter and needed to use his big head no jutsu. Instead, his class was so quiet he could hear Shikamaru snoring. Alright, class. This is your last day as students of mine. I wanted to say that once you become genin of Konoha, your lives will never be the same. You will be taking Missy. That will take you out of the village, and on these missions there is a possibility you will have to take a life. Doing this does not mean you are a bad person, instead think doing it for the greater good of your village and your clients. So without further ado, let's get to attendance. Aburame Shino. Here. Akamaiki Choji. Here. Haruno Sakura. Here. Hyuga Hinata. Here. Inazuka Kiba. Here. Nara Shikamaru. Troublesome. Here. Uchiha Sasuke. HN. Yamanaka Ino. Here. Uzumaki Naruto. Ellipsis. Uzumaki Naruto. Haha. Looks like the Dobi fails, said a triumphant Sasuke. Oi. Look up. The class looked up and their eyes widened. They saw one Uzumaki Naruto standing on the ceiling. He was wearing a black long sleeve shirt along with black pants. He had a red unzipped hoodie with black flames on the bottom and sleeves. The hoodie ended where the bottom of his ribs would be, and the hood was black, with sleeves being long enough to go past his hands. He had on fingerless gloves with metal plates on the back and black ninja sandals. On the top, or should I say bottom, of head was an Akamaru-sized orange one-tailed fox. Here, Iruka-sensei. I knew he was hiding something, thought Iruka and a pineapple-haired boy at the same time. Naruto. Stop trying to act cool like Sasuke-kun, yelled the pink-haired banshee. Haruno. Shut up, said Uzumaki. It was then that everyone noticed his aura. It was calm, but also held something else they couldn't pinpoint. They couldn't tell if it was malice, bore, or glee. They decided. Keep their mouths shut for now. HN. Dobi, how are doing that? I demand you tell me and teach me, said Sasuke as he looked up to the redhead. No, was Naruto's simple response. He dropped down in between the row where Kiba and Sasuke were sitting and where Hinata was sitting, stopping them from gazing at her. The shy Hyuga let out a sigh while Kiba growled and Sasuke glared. Alright, class, that's enough. If you want to become genin, we have to get to the examination. So will all of you quiet down so we can pass out the tests. Mizuki started passing out tests, and as he passed Naruto his test, he gave him a suspicious smile, Naruto giving the same smile back. Naruto noticed that there was a SM genjutsu on the test, so with a subtle pulse of his chakra the genjutsu dispersed. 40 minutes later. Alright. With everyone finished with their test, we will be moving on to the taijutsu portion of the exams. The class went outside and lined up outside of the taijutsu circle. After a few nameless taijutsu matches, Iruka got to the clan heirs. Next, Hyuga Hinata and Yamanaka Ino. Ya. Get here Hinata-chan. Kiba called. If you win I'll give yo. He suddenly felt a large amount of killing intent directed at him. He turned his head to the left and saw Naruto watching the match. He could sense the killing rolling off of. What's with the killing intent, Dobi? Inuzuka. Finish that sentence, Naruto said with a cold glare that made Kiba take an involuntary step back. Quote. Kiba tried to respond but the words died on his tongue so he just growled and turned back to the match. Winner. Hyuga Hinata, said Iruka. As Hinata walked back to where everyone was crowded she saw Kiba cheering her, and Sasuke giving a sly smile. She put her head back down, but when she looked back, saw Naruto giving her a gentle smile causing her to blush which in turn caused Kiba and Sasuke to glare at him and give off a small amount of killing intent. Naruto raised eyebrow. What? What does she see in you? Asked the Uchiha. Why don't you ask her? He responded with a glare that sent shivers down their spines. Uchiha Sasuke and Uzumaki Naruto. At this every girl besides Hinata screamed and squealed for their Sasuke-kun to win. Once they were both inside the circle, Sasuke pointed at Naruto and said, "You may act different and dress but you're still the same Dobi that I've always beat." Naruto did not respond. Fight, announced Iruka. Neither Naruto or Sasuke went at each other. For several minutes they just stared. Sasuke eventually had enough and rushed Naruto with kunai. He swung the kunai at Na's head, and in the quickest motion Sasuke had ever seen him move, Naruto punched his solar plexus causing him to double over. Naruto kicked Sasuke's chin, knocking him. Winner Uzumaki Naruto. Iruka exclaimed. You cheated. Sakura and Ino yelled causing everyone to cover their ears, but giving Naruto, Kurama, Kiba, and Akamaru lasting damage. Can you scream any louder? Naruto asked. Naruto. She was about to yell. Enough. Get back to class so we can get to ninjutsu, screamed Iruka. Classroom. Alright class, for this part of the exam you were performing the 3 basic academy jutsu. These are the Henge no Jutsu, Kawarimi no Jutsu, and Bunshin no Jutsu. Shit. The least I can do is 2. And that takes a lot of control. Sucks to be you kid. I love my life. I can just sleep all day, Kurama said from the top of his head. Everybody had passed the ninjutsu test and it was Naruto's turn to take the test. Alright Naruto, please perform the 3 basic jutsu, said Iruka. Naruto performed both the Henge and the Kawarimi no Jutsu perfectly. Alright. Just Foku wait. What is this? Someone is messing with my chakra. Wait. This is Mizuki's. What are you up to? Naruto decided to fail just to see what Mizuki would do to him if he was his idiotic self. Yes, it was a risk, but rather safe than sorry. And with that Naruto created a dead low. Bunshin. Psi I don't get it Naruto. You're able to do the other jutsus easily, so why can't you do this one? Asked Iruka. Sorry Iruka-sensei. You know I've never been good at any bunshins. I'll just have to try next year. Naruto left the classroom with a contemplative look on his face. When he got outside he saw everyone in the class with their parents. Everyone but one. He saw that Hina, by herself, and he thought hard about walking with her but ultimately decided not to, scared of what will happen to her if she was seen with him. Naruto. Naruto turned around and saw Mizuki and his eyes narrowed. What is it sensei? You seemed pretty bummed out about failing, so I'll let you in on a secret. Naruto decided to play his part and act his part. A secret? He asked with a tinge of hope in his voice. Yes. There is a second test for those who may be promising, but also failed. And I was nominated? Naruto asked gleefully. Inside his mind Mizuki was smiling. Same old Naruto. Gullible as always. Yes you were. What you have to do is steal a big scroll from the Hokage's office and learn one jutsu from it. Alright. I'll do it sensei. Good. I have no doubt you'll do it. Hokage's office. Naruto. Hey old man. So basically Mizuki-sensei said there was a second test to steal the giant scroll over there and learn one jutsu from it, and it's really obvious it's a trap so I'm Take it for a bit to catch him, so sorry about this. Naruto said as he performed Oroku no Jutsu and took the scroll. Meeting point. Alright. He said to learn one jutsu from the scroll. Might as well get to work, thought Naruto. Alright Kage Bunshin, well I already know that but I'll just show him that one. Just see what else there is and if there's one worth copying down I will. Naruto looked through the scroll until he came upon two jutsu. Alright. Exploding Kage Bunshin. And. No way. This is. The original notes of the Hiraishin. This is how Dad did it. Thank you Mizuki. 2 hours later. There you are Naruto. Huh. Oh hey Iruka-sensei, said the redhead. What are you doing stealing the scroll? Are you insane? The irate Chunin questioned. No time to explain but I think Mizuki will be here soon. Naruto answered. Nice one Naruto. Mizuki yelled as a volley of kunai and shuriken came at the two oblivious ninja. Naruto look out. Iruka yelled. Aura. Naruto saw that as Iruka pushed him away he was hit by a majority of the weapons. Now that you're out of the way, we can get to the main event. But I wouldn't mind breaking the demon. Now Naruto, do you know why everyone in the village hates you? Iruka's eyes widened at the implication of Mizuki's question. No Mizuki it's forbidden, exclaimed the Chunin. What Naruto said next both surprised them and scared Mizuki. Yes. Yes I do know why. I've known for 6 years. I've been talking to it, for all of those years. What did you think my fox was? Normal. You should know I'm anything but N. And Mizuki, now that you've hurt my Nissen, you're dead, Naruto said in a dark voice. Fine demon, we'll see what you can do. Yelled the white-haired man. He threw his Fuma Shuriken at Naruto, and just as it was about to hit him, Naruto made hand signs and yelled out a jutsu he had never heard. This Mizuki is my first original jutsu. Shikuden. Tatsumaki no Hanu. Scorch Release. Tornado Flame. A.N. Imagine Obito's Blast Flame Wild Dance but it coming from the mouth of the caster. Mizuki's eyes widened as a spiraling tornado filled with black flames came rushing at him. He put his arms in an X formation to block the flames. Aura. What is this? I can't put it out. That's just one of 3 of my bloodlines. The only thing that can put it out is my blood. Naruto said coldly. You damn demon. Put this out now. Alright you asked for it. Naruto said. Mizuki and Iruka's eyes popped out of their sockets as Naruto's eyes changed to a dojutsu they've never seen before. Naruto took a sealing scroll from his kunai pouch. He released it a giant pool of blood formed at his feet. Naruto lifted his hand and said, Kai no Hitsugi, blood coffin. Blood wrapped around Mizuki's body so that only his face was visible. He pushed back and Mizuki was pinned to a tree. That was 2 of 3 Mizuki, give up now and live. If I show you my 3rd bloodline I guarantee death, Naruto warned. I'll never relent to you demon. Fine. It's your death. Mizuki's face turned to one of horror as he saw 2 bone swords come out of Naruto's body, wielded by the boy. Naruto ran at Mizuki and stabbed both into his shoulders. Him to go unconscious from the blood loss. Are you okay Iruka-sensei? Naruto asked as the blood went back into the seal. Naruto. How? The amazed Chunin asked. Bloodlines and practice. Also I just remembered that I didn't even get to show him Kage Bunshin. Why you learned Kage Bunshin? Yeah, but I learned them like 2 years ago. Why didn't you do them at graduation? Well I was about to but Mizuki was messing with my chakra so. I decided to just create a dead clone to see what he was planning. I took that risk and that's how we ended. Here. So you can really do them. Yep. Said Naruto as he created 1000 shadow clones. Iruka's eyes widened and his jaw hit the floor. There's got to be 1000 here. Yeah but it takes a bunch of chakra. But I have that chakra so I'm okay. Iruka smiled. Naruto, close your eyes please. Okay. Naruto felt something wrap around his neck. Okay open them. As Naruto looked at Iruka he saw that his forehead was bare of his Konoha headband. He looked down and saw it strapped around his neck. Sorry. Couldn't fit around your head with your ponytail, that was the second best option, Iruka said. It's okay. I like it better this way, Naruto said sincerely. Iruka smiled. Oh, and Naruto, if that doesn't spell it out, congratulations on graduating. 1 week later. A week after graduation, the newly minted genin gathered back into the classroom for team placements. There was one person that they had never seen before that had on headband. He had on black Anbu pants with a gray shirt. Over the shirt he had a black vest similar to Shikamaru's with red straps for the tanto he wore on his back. There. Turned as they saw the one person they thought had failed in the doorway. There was Naruto with a forehead protector strung around his neck. The only difference in his that they noticed was the headband and a belt he had around his waist, that 10 scrolls. 9 of them were about the size of his forearm and the 10th was about the size of his. Naruto, you passed. Thank goodness, thought Hinata. Nobody had noticed except Naruto, whose eyes widened. Hinata now had a bandage around her forehead which could only mean one thing. Shit. Everybody else's thoughts on Naruto went along the lines of, damn it, why did he have to pass? Now I might be on a team with him. The only one who spoke up was Sakura. Naruto. What are you doing here? You failed. Haruno. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Shut up, said Naruto. Sigh, there was a misunderstanding while grading, so I had to fix the mistakes written down, said Iruka. Now, Naruto, please take a seat. Hi, Iruka sensei. Alright. I will only be saying the teams once, so listen up. Team 1. At this, Naruto zoned out. Throughout the class he could hear groans from Sasuke fangirls who wouldn't be with their beloved. He started to listen when it came to Clan Hei. Team 7. Sai, Haruno Sakura, and Uchiha Sasuke. Yee. True love wins over all. Take that, Ino pig, yelled the ecstatic Pinkett. Sakura, sit down. I wasn't finished, yelled Iruka. Alright. Team 7. Your sensei will be Hitaki Kakashi. Team 8. Aburame Shino, Hyuga Hinata, Inuzuka Kiba. Wahoo. You hear that, Akamaru? We're with Hina-chan. Kiba yelled. Kiba, let me finish, screamed Iruka. Now, your sensei is Yuhi Kurenai. Kurenai Nichan, thought Naruto and Hinata. Well, at least there's someone to watch Kiba if he makes any moves, thought the redhead. Team 10. Yamanaka Ino, Nara Shikamaru, and Akamaiki Choji. Your sensei is Sarutobi Asuma, said Iruka. Now, Naruto, will you come with me to talk about your team? Naruto frowned but nodded nonetheless. When they were outside the classroom, Iruka spoke up. Naruto, the Hokage has given you a choice. Flashback. There was a lot of chatter in the Hokage office about who will be getting who on their team. This went on for a couple of minutes until the Hokage put an end to it. Enough. If you don't mind, I will be getting on to teams. Thank you. Team 7 will be composed of Hitaki Kakashi, Uchiha Sasuke, Sai, and Haruno Sakura. Team 8 will be composed of Yuhi Kurenai, Aburame Shino, Hyuga Hinata, and Inuzuka Kiba. Team 10 will be composed of Sarutobi Asuma, Yamanaka Ino, Nara Shikamaru, and Akamaiki Choji. Team 9 is still in circulation. Team 11 will be composed of Uzumaki Naruto alone. Are there any concerns? Announced the Hokage. Lord Hokage, why is my student on his own? Asked Iruka. I'm glad you asked, Iruka-kun. You see, I don't think Naruto-kun will fit on any team. He won't fit for Team 10 as a tactical squad, he doesn't fit on the tracking team of Tei. And from what I've seen of your reports, neither the Uchiha or Haruno like him. He will mainly be a backup team that only I will assign and grant missions to. And from WH saw with the Mizuki incident and his life, he's fine and more comfortable working alone. If a team has an open spot, it will be up to him if he wants to join. Flashback end. So what's the other choice? Asked Naruto. Join a team with the other outliers. I'll take the first choice. Gigi's right. I don't fit on the other teams, plus I can just make my own team with my Kage Bunshin. I'll be Team 11 alone, Iruka Sensei, the Rakan. Backup team, Uzumaki Naruto. Said Naruto. Alright Naruto. Let's go announce this, said Iruka. When they got back into class, Naruto took the same seat he took a week earlier, causing both Kiba and Sasuke to glare at him. The class slowly started to disperse as more teams left. The last 3 teams and Naruto's heads lifted at the next 2 Junin. A burly and tall man with a cigar came in with a red-eyed, black-haired woman with a blow that looked like it was made of bandages with one red sleeve. Team 8. Yuhi Kurenai. Team 10. Sarutobi Asuma. As Team 10 left with Asuma, Hinata got up and as she walked by Kiba, he stuck out his hand to grab her by her ass. Before he got there, however, a kunai cut in front of H. hand, stopping him. He looked left and saw Naruto on the window sill. Kurenai Nichan. Shino, watch the mutt, he's a feisty one, the redhead said as he hopped out the window. Before he could defend himself, Kiba felt 3 large killing intents coming from Kurenai and Sakura. Hey Gigi. Thanks for the solo team. You made a good decision. If I was placed on a team, especially with people who I don't like, it will mess our teamwork, and we need teamwork for our missions, especially as fresh genin, said Naruto. Ah, Naruto-kun, I'm glad you chose the better decision, said Sarutobi. He knows what to do without even a test, he thought happily. Oh yeah, if a spot opens up, I don't want in. If a Junin ever wants to teach me, that's fine, but I don't want a permanent sensei without my choosing. That's fine, Naruto-kun, responded the Hokage. So, since I'm already my own team, can I get a few missions? A few. Well, I can make Cage Bunshin, and D ranks really only take 1 to 2 people, so if I create 20 Cage Bunshins, it's 10 missions a day, explained Naruto. Very well. Here are your 10 missions, said Sarutobi with a smile. When Naruto got outside, he created 19 clones going into pairs of 2. The original Naruto and Enkapi went off to their mission, babysitting a little brat at the Sarutobi com. Once Naruto got to the Sarutobi compound, he knocked on the doors of the estate. The doors opened, showing Sarutobi's daughter-in-law. She had on a pink apron and wearing brown pants with a green blouse. Hey, I'm to babysit a brat while Mika has a girls' night out. Yes, that's me, thank you for watching Konohamaru, said the now named Mika, just to let you know he might want to train for the academy, so if you could help him would be very grateful. Of course, said Naruto. Thank you. Here are the keys, we live in the main house over there, and watch out for any of his ambushes, she said in a rush. Alright, have a good time, said the flabbergasted redhead. As he walked towards the main house, he heard whistling come towards him. He took out his father's 3-prong kunai and cut all the wooden shuriken in half. Let me guess, are you Konohamaru? Asked Naruto to nobody in particular. How did you do that? Asked the derpy-looking boy. He had a tan shirt with the Konoha symbol on it, he had gray pants with blue ninja sandals. He had a long blue scarf that was too big for him and a cap that let out his hair. Top. I'm a ninja, kid, that's how. And I'll be the one babysitting and training you. Name's Naruto, said Naruto. Wow. Really? Exclaimed Konohamaru. Amazing. Alright kid, your aim sucks, so we'll work on that, Naruto said half-heartedly. No it doesn't. How would you know? Screamed the angered kid. I know because my reaction time is as good as the Sharingan. And I don't have it, Naruto said. Are there training grounds here? Yeah, they're over this way, Konohamaru said as he pointed past the house. Training grounds. Alright, can you show me how you throw your kunai and shuriken? Naruto said as he put a senbon in his teeth. Alright, Konohamaru said as he took out 4 shuriken and 4 kunai. He threw them at the training post where none of them hit. I see why you're so bad at this. You don't even aim. You throw them hoping one will hit, explained Naruto. Huh, said Konohamaru. Then how do I aim? Well, there are many ways to throw kunai, shuriken and other weapons, but I throw shuriken similar to frisbees and kunai as if I was skipping rocks, Naruto said. Oh, I know how to do that, said Konohamaru. Good, now grab some good rocks for skipping and get a frisbee. We'll be working on your aim for the next hour to hour and a half. Okay Naruto Nichan, Konohamaru called. Naruto smiled at the retreating boy. He's a lot like me, he thought. He's so much like you it's scary, said Kurama. Konohamaru came back with a bucket of rocks and a frisbee. Naruto was nowhere in sight. Naruto Nichan? He asked. Right here, Konohamaru. Konohamaru turned around and saw Naruto holding something behind his back. What's that? Asked the curious boy. A present for you. But first take of your cap. Naruto told him. Okay. Now what? Konohamaru watched as Naruto took a green pair of goggles from behind his back and held them out to him. For you, I used to wear them in the academy before I graduated. I don't use them anymore, so you'll put better use to them. But promise me something, okay? When you, someone who interests you when you become a shinobi like you interest me, give the goggles and give them the same message I gave you right now, Naruto said. You can count on it, Naruto Nichan. Konohamaru said as he put on the goggles. Alright, let's get to the training. 1 hour and a half later. Pant Naruto pant Nichan, that was a lot of work. Konohamaru said exasperated. It wasn't that bad. Plus your aim is much better now. You hit 85% of your throws, Naruto complimented, so what do you want to do now? I'm not sure. Ebisu-sensei usually shows up around now, said the Sarutobi. Oh. Hey Konohamaru. Yeah. What's your dream? To be Hokage. Konohamaru yelled. That's ironic, said Naruto as Kurama nodded. Huh. Why? 'Cause that's my dream as well, said the Uzumaki. Why is it yours? Konohamaru's face fell at this. Gramps named me after the village, Konoha, but all people call me, honorable grandson. That's why I want to become Hokage, so they can see me and not just the Hokage's grandson, he explained. Konohamaru, I'm going to be blunt, that's not a great reason to become Hokage. My reason is to protect the people most precious to me, and even if it treats me badly, village as well. I learned that over 6 years ago. It used to be to get the villagers' recognition, but I know that will take a very long time. I learned this after a talk with Gigi. Naruto said. Gigi? Asked Konohamaru. The third is like a grandfather to me, you know, explained Naruto. He's always there when I need him. Konohamaru now had a whole new outlook on becoming the Hokage. He looked at his grandfather's face in the Hokage mountain. Don't worry Gigi, when I become Hokage. Protect this village and my precious people just like you. Honorable grandson. Yelled a dopey sounding voice. Naruto looked over to see a man with blue ninja clothes, glasses, and a leaf forehead protector worn as a headband. Who are you? Asked the redhead. That's who Lord Third sent to babysit his precious grandson. Thought the man. I am Ebisu, the honorable grandson's personal tutor. You let him call you that, said Naruto as he frowned at Konohamaru. He keeps insisting on calling me that, Konohamaru replied looking at the floor. And you, if you were his personal tutor, why is his weapon aim so bad? I taught him for an hour and a half and he was hitting the targets by 70% more from when we stopped. Naruto scolded. You do not have the right to talk to me, an elite, that way, said Ebisu indignantly. I call him and talk to him how I see him. And you, said Naruto as he looked Ebisu up and down, or a closet pervert that tries to use shortcuts. Ebisu face planted as he heard the last part. However, Konohamaru's eyes widened. You knew he used shortcuts just by looking at him. Wow boss, you're so cool. Konohamaru exclaimed. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I knew just by the way he holds himself. Said Naruto. Listen Ebisu, or whatever your name is, right now I'm watching the brat and it's a mission that glad I got, so either leave so I can continue to enjoy it, or do something that allows you to stay. Fine, said Ebisu, getting up still having a slight blush on his face, this will impress you for sure. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. As Ebisu said this 20 clones popped up beside him. Wow. Can I learn that? Konohamaru asked excitedly. Of course. Under my teaching you can learn anything. Yelled Ebisu. Are you trying to kill him? You need Junin level chakra to pull that off. And is that supposed to impress me? Naruto asked. Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. As soon as he said that 200 clones popped into the training ground. Ebisu and Konohamaru were stunned. How? Asked Ebisu. That's a secret, said Naruto. Now, I'll be watching Konohamaru until Mika-san gets back. I have about another 3 to 4 hours, so if you could be on your way, that would be appreciated. Ebisu and his 20 clones walked out of the compound, still shocked at the 200 clones. 1 week later, D ranks were no longer a problem because of Naruto and his cage buncheons. He had gotten over 70 done in the past week alone. He had done nearly 10x the amount than Genin teams had. This of course did not sit well with the emo Uchiha, who had seen too many Narutos around the village. His Genin team had nearly failed their test and only been working on teamwork exercises and only done 5 missions. Hokage's office. Hokage-sama, I think we deserve a C rank mission, said Sasuke. Yeah, Sasuke-kun should get a C rank. What's the point of useless chores anyway? Screamed Sakura. Sai just stood there while Kakashi was off in his own little world with his Ika. Kakashi, do you think your team can handle a C rank? Asked the Hokage. Kakashi analyzed his team for a bit and then nodded. Hi, Hokage-sama. I feel they're ready. Sasuke and Sai are high Genin to low Chunin level and Sakura is about mid-level. I think they can do an escort mission. The Hokage nodded. Very well. You will be escorting Tazuna to Nami no Kuni so that he can build his bridge. He looked at the door and said, you can come in now, Tazan. San. Team 7 looked to the door and saw a scruffy-looking old man. He had on a brown shirt and green shorts. He had a bottle which was filled with sake and they could tell he w. drunk. Next to him was someone they weren't expecting. Dobi. Get out of here. We're in an official meeting here, can't you see? Said Sasuke. Like a care what you say, said Naruto as he passed Team 7. Don't talk to Sasuke-kun like that. Screamed Sakura. Do you have to be so loud? You'll make both old men go deaf, he said as Tazuna glared at him while the Hokage laughed.